First-time director Mike Gann pulled out all the stops in his first short, a fiction thriller in which a couple takes an unexpected opportunity to eavesdrop on their local delivery takeout man. When curiosity pulls them past the point of no return, they take matters into their own hands. Here's Mike Gann and Julia Axe of No Evil.
Okay, maybe hang up.
Why are you handing it to me? Why don't you just hang up?
Max, hang up.
Congratulations on your film, No Evil. What got you interested in making it?
Well, it's a funny story. We originally were going to do a science fiction thriller and realized it was going to cost a lot of money that we didn't have yet. So yeah, when we were like eating and talking about what to do next, and there's this like Thai restaurant that we always go to, and we just started joking around about how it's just bizarre. It's good food, but like no one's ever in there. And we wanted to make something, you know, something like a smaller contained movie. And yeah, the story sort of just stemmed from that.
We've all been there, right? We've all seen restaurants. Well, yeah, we've all seen restaurants that are like, it's so yummy, but yet no one comes here.
Yeah. And they're okay with it.
Right.
They're just like happy, you know? Like, yeah, sure, you know, so.
Except this one is not happy.
Not in the film.
Not in the film. How long did it take for you to shoot No Evil, for instance?
The actual shooting day?
Yeah, the actual.
2.5 days.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nights.
2.5 nights, yeah.
And how long did it take for you to finish the whole thing, including post-production?
I think in total is probably about 4 months. I mean, we had a pretty small crew, and it worked really fast. I mean, I think we were prepping for another film prior, so we did a lot of like the practical, you know, like work in terms of just like thinking about how to make movies, and compared to the other film, this was a lot smaller and easier to make.
So who influenced you? Who influenced you guys creatively?
I was watching a lot of Rosemary's Baby at the time, and I'm not necessarily a fan of like horror movies exactly, but I love suspense. I mean, a lot of Hitchcock stuff, and I wanted to take the challenge of like making someone feel unsettled, but without using a lot of what is always used, like loud music or jumping out stuff or fast cutting and stuff. And so, and you know, David Fincher's like, you know, a lot of my favorite filmmakers. Yeah.
Have you guys been to Palm Springs?
Yes.
Oh, what do you like the most about the valley?
I like desert beauty. My family lives mostly in the Southwest, so I've kind of grown up around big sky and like, you know, turquoise and clay-colored things, and I think the whole city of Palm Springs is so beautiful because it's just beautiful desert gorgeousness everywhere.
What happens when the most dangerous drug lord in Peru must face his ultimate fear? Award-winning director Alonso Llosa explains in this comedy crime drama shot on location in Peru. Here is Living Legend.
Eso, Charlie. Salud por Charlie. Salud por Charlie.
¿Qué? ¿Piensas mudarte?
Oh, mamá.
¿Pero a dónde te ibas? ¿A dónde te ibas?
A ninguna parte, mamá.
So congratulations on your film,
Thank
Living
you.
Legend.
Hello, nice to meet you.
Hello, Mr. Alonso.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. How did you get inspired into making that movie?
Well, I grew up as a drug dealer, so I needed to I needed to tell my story, you know, in
a documentary about you.
You know, it's a story about a drug dealer that's ultra violent and very ambitious, and he finally gets this deal where he can have all these things that he had dreamed
Deal
about,
of the
like
lifetime.
they live a lifetime for this, to live this fantasy gangster life. With a lot of money, with a penthouse apartment, but the final thing that he has to do is to tell his mother that he's moving out. So that's where he, you know, hits a wall, and it's a little hard for him to do. To finally tell his mom.
Thank you for bringing up the mother aspect. I mean, the matriarch character, the matriarch figure, the mother figure, plays a big part in this film.
Yeah, it's what it's about.
So tell us a little bit about Alonso. Like, how did you start?
Say that again, please.
Alonso.
Thank you.
How did you start becoming a filmmaker? How, you know?
Well, in Peru, I decided at some point that film was what I wanted to do, you know, and I was in my late teens. I went to school there, but didn't have a proper film major. So I did some video, photo, and then I came here to transfer to a film school.
So tell us who's your biggest, who's the most influential person or filmmaker in your life?
Wow, there's a few. Herzog is a big influence. David Lynch is a big influence. Inspiration, people that, as filmmakers and as people, I think they're fascinating people. Very idiosyncratic and free thinkers. So them, and filmmaking wise would include the Coen brothers, David Cronenberg.
Wow, you have a lot of influence. So what type of genre is your favorite in making? What filmmaking?
One comes out more naturally, I would say, is dark comedy. Yeah, deadpan dark comedy. Yeah.
Coming up on the 2016 Palm Springs Short Fest preview show, Manny sits down with first-time director Ella Smith and hears about her Kenyan journey in Doo Doo Boy.